Hi, and welcome to another dose of virtual vitamin Z. This is DZTV for the week of November 9th, 2020. I'm your co-host, Steven.
And I'm your co-host, Claire. Let's get started with some Detroit Zoological Society updates. Zara the giraffe is now out on habitat. She came to us a couple months ago from another organization, another institution, and has spent some time getting used to the Detroit Zoo. And now she can be seen out on the habitat on nice days. The giraffes do go inside when it's colder weather or if the habitat's muddy or icy, just for their own safety and protection. But this whole week, it looks like perfect weather. So if you go out and you're counting 4 giraffes instead of 3, you haven't lost your mind. There is a new giraffe out in the habitat space. You can come out and welcome Zara. She's about 2 years old. She'll be 2 in January. So she's out there.
And in this photograph, she is the giraffe in this group of 3 giraffes on the right. She is the smallest one. So I was trying to find her earlier, and someone made the good point. She seems tall until she's next to another giraffe. So she's small next to a giraffe, but still pretty tall. All right, as we mentioned last week, the Education Department's virtual learning labs are now live. And to find them, you can go to our website at DetroitZoo.org and then click on the Education tab in the top bar, and you'll find a link for these virtual learning labs. And these are opportunities both for teachers as well as maybe for parents who are, teaching their children at home. And really, as for some of them, especially the monthly Zoom to the Zoo, even if you're not a teacher or a parent, you can join in as well. I know somebody who has already, so be sure to check that out.
Yeah, like Steven mentioned, registrations are coming in, which we're really excited about. We have been sharing these out with our community partners and our teacher friends. So we're excited to have these opportunities to start interacting with students, whether the students are doing remote learning, face-to-face, lots of different options. So be sure to check them out. Just a reminder that Wildlight tickets are on sale. We are doing Wildlights throughout the end of November and into December. So check out DetroitZoo.org for more information about how you can buy your tickets. There are a couple special member nights. So if you're one of our Detroit Zoological Society members, thank you for your support, and check out those special nights for members.
Have you gotten your tickets yet, Claire?
Not yet, but we plan to. It seems like a really great opportunity outside, safe place to come visit. We're looking forward to it.
Me too, very excited.
All right, we have notes from the Nature Center. Let's find out what's going on down at the Belle Isle Nature Center.
Hi y'all, I'm Ajay, Education Specialist at the Belle Isle Nature Center, and I'm here with notes from the Nature Center. You might have heard the old rhyme, leaves a 3, let it be. And as fun as that is to say, it's actually a great tip for spotting poison ivy. And for good reason. Poison ivy is a plant that can cause a really itchy rash when the plant's oil comes in contact with skin. And throughout the year, poison ivy is still something to watch for because the oil is still active, even in the winter. When you're identifying poison ivy, taking the season into consideration will help you know what to look for. Poison ivy leaves can be reddish in the spring, green in the summer, and red, orange, or yellow in the fall. In the wintertime, just look for tiny hairs on a woody stem. This is also a great way for spotting poison ivy year-round. Remember that the leaves can be notched or smooth-edged. It can grow as a bush or a vine. The best way to prevent coming in contact with poison ivy is to learn to identify it, avoid areas where it grows, and to wear long pants, socks, and shirts while out in nature. If you come in contact with poison ivy, be sure to wash the area thoroughly with cold water and soap. Wash all exposed belongings and clothing as well. Here at the Belle Isle Nature Center, we have a small trail that's open to the public year-round with this helpful sign about poison ivy. On your next visit to the Belle Isle State Park, come take a walk. And remember, Harry Vine, no friend of mine. I'm Ajay with Notes from the Nature Center, and I hope to see you back here someday soon. Be safe and be kind to one another.
All right, Claire, back to you for our feature story.
So Sunday, November 15th is America Recycles Day, which is very exciting. In the past, we've held huge events of people coming to drop off all the old electronics they may have been collecting over the years in their basements, in their houses, in their closets, in their attics. This is a way to responsibly recycle those electronics and take out some of those really valuable metals, reducing the need to mine them in animal habitat areas like over in Africa, and saving habitat spaces for animals like gorillas. So this year we won't be doing the same scale of collection, but we will still have opportunities for people to drop off electronic devices up at the front of the zoo near the main gates. There'll be some smaller boxes there for items like the size of tablets and or cell phones. And we'll have a little bit more detailed information out for people here shortly on how you can help participate in America Recycles Day. And if you can't make it out to the zoo, many communities also have electronics recycling days or events. Be sure to check those out in your local community if you have some electronics around the house that you're looking to responsibly recycle. All right, let's move on to our virtual education program preview for the week, starting with Monday. You are with us at DZTV at 11 a.m. as always. This afternoon, Stephen is back talking about hosting a humane movie night.
Tuesday, November 10th, 2020 at 11 a.m., Akila will be doing a virtual habitat chat about guanacos. And then at 4 p.m., Danae will continue her Be Aware, Not Afraid series on spiders part 2.
Part 1 was good and is still available on Facebook and YouTube. So if you didn't see it yet, you can still catch up.
Even if you are aware and you're less afraid, you can become more aware and even less afraid.
Very true. Wednesday morning at 11, Barbie is doing an Animinute on Pen Gorilla. Those are those really short, quick information about some of the different animals who live in our care here at the Detroit Zoo. They're well received. And David has a wildlife adventure story talking about why the evergreen trees keep their leaves in the winter. So David's stories are fantastic. Be sure to tune in at 4 p.m. on Wednesday to check out that.
On Thursday, Mike will be talking about things to look for on a winter hike. I know it's still fall, but we will be seeing wintry weather soon. And so as we do, there are a lot of really amazing things to look out for and stay outside even when it gets colder. So let's be sure to tune in for that one. And then at 4 o'clock, Sandy will be sharing Detroit Zoological Society history, an episode on animal shows, a very important topic. And I'm very excited to see what she has come up with.
Wrapping up the week on Friday, Brad's going to be featuring more information about America Recycles Day at 11 a.m. So be sure to tune in for some more information from Brad. And Zara is continuing at 4 p.m. her Animal Mysteries and Misconceptions, talking about do ostriches bury their heads in the sand? So tune in on 4 p.m. to see if that is a mystery or misconception or what's going on with those ostriches.
All right, let's turn to our weather report. What's the weather like out there?
Hey, it looks really good out right now.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, everybody, thanks for joining us for DZTV this morning. Remember, until next weekend, as we see you throughout the week for our virtual programming, stay healthy, Detroit.